It is the process of determining and recording all the pertinent information about a specific job, including the task involved, the knowledge, skills set required to perform the job, the responsibilities attached to the job, and the abilities required to perform the job successfully. Now, what it is, you know, for everything you have to analyze. The job is analyze. What is requirement? What is the inputs? Everything. Job analysis provides the necessary input for a number of HR activities like recruitment, selection, job design, estimating job worth, estimating job worth, training, appraisal. These activities depend on job analysis and its end product for their function. So you can understand job हो गया और analysis हो गया. Any organization, if you divide both the word, what is job and how it is analyzed. Concept is clear? Yes. Concept is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, my request to y'all is when I ask something, immediately you reply. Otherwise, I think my net is not working or
No, ma'am, actually we mute the audio so that you do not get any external
no, no, no,
disturbance. So when
no,
you
no.
ask it, then I
When I
instantly
ask,
unmute it.
oh, somebody open mute and say. Sorry.
Ma'am, I
Okay,
did
ma'am.
I responded immediately. I unmuted
Okay,
it
okay.
immediately.
Okay. Sorry. Next, what
Okay.
is job analysis? It differentiates one job from other based on the observation and study, provides basic information for recruitment, selection, job design, estimating job work, helps in evaluating a candidate, provides input for training, helps in identifying the KRAs. KRAs is key responsibilities. Now, this is the process of job analysis. First is information gathering. Second is job specific competition, competency determination, developing a job description, developing a job specification. Then, first, what is information gathering? How do you gather the information? Can anyone tell me? This is the first step. Okay, this is the first step where includes information in the organization structure, the role of the job in relation to the other job in the organization, the class to which the job belongs, and a detailed description of the activities and responsibilities involved in the job. This information is collected through observation and study. Second is job specific competition determination. Here, what we see, based on the study and observation, the competencies required for the job are identified, and this can also be done with inputs from other employees in the job being analyzed. Developing a job description. A description of the tasks, responsibilities, duties, functions of the job is prepared. Then Developing a job specification. This provides a complete list of competencies and qualifications required to match the job description. This is also prepared based on study, comparison to or direct input from the job holders. Clear? This is the process of job analysis. Then we come to methods. Now in method, first is observation method. The individual performing the job are observed and relevant points are noted. That is, suppose you are in a particular position, say finance department. Head of the department will observe the job. Head of the department will observe the job wherever relevant points are there, he will note down or he will inform the higher authorities as higher authorities as wherever it is necessary. And then of course, individual interview method. Now, observation method is a simple and can be used in conjunction with other methods of the job analysis. In this method, individuals performing the job are observed and relevant points are noted. The notes might include what was done and how was it done. Motion and time studies are example of observation method. This method has some serious drawback. For jobs which are not repetitive and are quite complicated, it becomes very cumbersome and difficult to make a note of the observation. This problem can, however, be tackled by the work sampling. Next, we see individual interview method. Yes, as you all know, what is, can anyone can tell me? Anyone
Ma'am,
tell
what?
me
What, ma'am?
what is individual interview method?
Ma'am, in this individual interview method, here the information is collected from the employees individually, like one by one. Like if there's an organization, there are several employees are working in that organization. So I would be collecting the information from each one of them individually.
Yes, good. This method is employed when the job in question is complex and has varied tasks. It is very effective when the interview is structured and the analyst is clear about information and has to obtain from the interview. Next is group interview method. Anyone?
Like in individual interview method, the information was collected from the employees individually, but here the information is collected by the employees in groups. Like several employees are gathered into different groups, and from there the information is collected in groups.
Hmm. Collected in group. Yes, yes. Ajit is say, say.
Same team, ma'am.
Pardon?
Ma'am, from the same team, the information is to be collected.
Very, very. Now, this method is similar to individual interview method, but the employees performing the same job are interviewed in groups. as you said. Who said that?
Out.
Uh,
Ma'am, Neha.
no. Shivam, I think, said. That
No,
is
ma'am,
in
I
the
said.
team.
Yes.
In the team, some gents' voice I got. Anyway, in the groups or in the teams, information that might have been missed out in the individual interviews but would come up in a group interview. The method is also less time consuming. A drawback of this method is the effect that group dynamics might have on the direction of the interview. Next is questionnaire method. Now, in BRM, you're seeing some methods. There is one method of questionnaire method. The analyst usually gives a long and structured questionnaire to be filled up by the job incumbent. The questionnaire has both objective, open-ended question, and it is good method to get the information from the employees without disturbing him on the job. However, the analysis part of it becomes quite especially for the clarity and the analyst take up the question and moves forward. Then comes technical conference method. This is the method of gathering all the job related information about experts, usually supervisors, and not the job incumbents, though more and perhaps unbiased information can be gathered. The viewpoint of the job holder cannot be obtained with this method. Clear? Then comes diary method. Yes, somebody else explained diary method. I think you all have gone through the PPT well, which was sent. Yes? Somebody explained diary method?
Ma'am, in this method, the employees they make a note of all the actions they perform, like all the queries they have.
Yes. No. More descriptive way. More descriptive way
Ma'am,
anyway.
they might be doing so because like in future if they have any query or in any doubt is raised, so they can refer to the notes and they can also go to their seniors and clarify. I mean, they can use these notes for clarification for better understanding.
Yes. They keep note here. Followed. Maintain a diary. As we have day-to-day diary, here we maintain the diary. And there in that diary is referred to day to day. Now, in this method, job incumbents make immediate note of the activities they perform. Day to day, a diary is maintained by the supervisor or your immediate boss. A lot of information can be gathered about the job and its activity, but the time and effort required to be put in by the job holders to give notes of this kind of enormous. This exercise takes longer to complete as there may be activities that can occur only at the time which which they have performed. This can just 1 minute. Here, this method takes longer to complete as there may be activities that occur only at fairly long time intervals. For example, an office assistant might have the one. Pallavi ma'am, I'm taking class. Tell me. हम तो MBA 1 में ले रहे हैं. I'm forced to take because Utkarsh is not there. The next period I'm having there. So, just got a link. This exercise takes a longer to complete as there will be activities that occur only at fairly time intervals. For example, say an office assistant might have the responsibility of sending monthly attendance report to the headquarters. This activity, which would be performed at the end of every month and would be missing from his list of the responsibility if the study were conducted for a shorter period. So, noting down in the diary, this is missed. You understanding my point? In the example, what I said, the assistant who has to send daily monthly attendance, तो से जब मंथ के पहले में हम उसका डायरी मेंटेन कर रहे हैं और लास्ट he has to send the diary in send the attendance in 25th, तो उसका एक्टिविटी उस समय हम मिस कर दें. Can be a problem. So this is one of the disadvantages. There are not only methods used in job analysis, these and other methods are used alone more often in combination by organization to gather information. Some of the more formalized job analysis methods are used. Then we have understood diary method, all the methods which I explained just now. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, functional job analysis. Job analysts conduct background research, interview, job incumbents, and supervisors make site observation and then prepare a detailed document. That is, functional job analysis first was developed by US Department of Labor. In this, the job analysis conduct background research, interview, job incumbents, and supervisors make site observation and then prepare a detailed document. The work function of any job can be categorized under the heading of the data, people, and things. Basically, the employee handling of the data, his relationship with colleagues, and the kind of work that he does are covered under these headings. Clear? Then we see PAQ, or we say position analysis question. Now, this method was a standard method used by JMC Cornell. Position analysis questionnaire. It is the standard method of analysis that describes a job in terms of workers' activities. It generates job requirement information that is applicable to all types of jobs. The PAQ procedure contains 194 job elements that fall into 6 major job categories. In contrast to FAQ, or we say functional job analysis approach, where there are only 3 key behavioral aspects, that is data, people, and thing. In functional analysis, we have data, people, and thing, on the basis of which jobs different use of statistical analysis on PAQ is shown. There we don't show the statistical analysis, but here we show. By analyzing the 194 elements in PAQ for more than 500 different jobs, researchers identified following dimension. First, having decision making communication and social responsibility, performance, skilled activities, then being physically active, operating vehicle equipment, and processing information. This is the 5 dimension where PAQ is used. What is having decision making? Oblique having decision making, oblique communication, oblique social responsibilities. Activities that involve considerable amount of communication and interaction with people as well as the responsibilities associated with decision making and planning function are reflected by this dimension. Then number 2, performance skilled activities. Skilled activities that are performed using technical devices or tools and which the emphasis is on precision, recognition, recognizing subtle differences, and on manual control. So this is the second dimension. Then the third dimension is being physically active related environmental conditions. This dimension is categorized by activities that involve considerable movement at the entire body of major parts. Then fourth, processing information. Here we see in this dimension, it's characterized by activities that involve by a wide range of information processing exercises. So you understood PAQ? Yes?
Ma'am.
Now somebody explain critical incident method. By the word you can understand. Yes? CIT? Anyone?
Ma'am, this method is suitable for the top management level and middle management level because
Yeah.
of the nature of the job. It's more critical.
Yes.
Like it involves all the critical acts and behaviors.
Yes. Good.
So
That is,
this method
any
is,
critical behavior is noted down. Critical incident
yes.
method. This was uh, in 1954. Flag, John Flanagan used this method for a completion of all the critical acts or the behavior provides a portrait of the job, which focuses on both the action of the worker and the contents in which the behavior is noticed. Interviews and questionnaires can be used to collect for the compliance of this method. Though job
Excuse me, ma'am.
supervisor, yeah, yes,
I have a doubt.
yes, tell me.
Ma'am, in this critical incident method, why is it that it is only suitable for the middle and top management? Is it because they will be more qualified and experienced people?
That is not the case, but the thing is, uh, top level and middle level, they are under few supervisor, and the junior level, they are under top and middle. So
Yes, ma'am.
if their behavior is noted down, they will always note because it lower level managers behavior affects top level managers. Now see, interviews and questionnaires can be used, collect, and complete. Though job supervisors can be consulted, most of the information is provided by the job incumbents. CIT is more suitable for them. We cannot neglect them, lower level, but it is most suitable for middle and top level jobs, as critical incidents can take place at these levels only. Hence, the technique is limited to job performed by a few people only, and its application to routine job at the lower level of the organization is structured and restricted. It is restricted in the organization. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Now, job analysis information. Now, if we go to this slide, information gathering. Okay, we come to here, job analysis information. Now, we see first job identification, then significant characteristics of a job, what the typical worker does, what material equipment the worker is using, how a job is performed, and required personal attributes and job relationship. These are the way we gather job relationship. Now, job description. Job description describes in detail the various aspects of the job, like the task and the responsibilities involved, setting the work environment of the job. It is used in recruitment, training, performance, appraisal, wage, and salary administration. Now comes job specification. It's a written statement of a minimum acceptable qualification, knowledge, skills, traits, and physical and mental characteristics that a candidate must possess to perform the job successfully. It includes physical specification that height, weight, age, mental specification, analytical ability, decision making ability, emotional, social specification, adaptability, ability to work in teams, and behavioral specific creativity. Then where we use job analysis, employment, organization audit, and training and development. Now, has Rajkumar San come? So you can see this three. These are the uses of job analysis. Also, we use job analysis in performance appraisal. First, we use in employment. Under job analysis is used in manpower planning, recruitment, selection, placement, and all. Then we use an organization audit, training, and development. One. Now, we see performance appraisal. We also then promotion and transfer, then preventing dissatisfaction. All these I will deal you in the next class. Okay, because I have a class there. Up till here, everyone it's clear? Yes, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.